Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to do a really quick short video of kind of like key staples to have when you're on a ketogenic diet, especially if you're wanting to start and you just kind of wanted to see kind of like a grocery list of things that you wanted to get started for the diet. So I kind of just put together all of the things that I pretty much use at least weekly, things that you should most likely definitely have in your kitchen if you're going to do the ketogenic diet. Keep this simple, short, and sweet. I laid out here on the table pretty much staple items that you should get if you're going to do the diet. I'm just going to start off with the cold items. So I ran out of my actual package of bacon, but you definitely want to get some good bacon. Check the back and see if there's sugar added, and just check the carb on that. You want high fat, low carb on that, but definitely if you're a bacon person, this is awesome to have. You always want to have butter on this diet, and you want to have a good quality butter. I like the Kerrygold because it's grass-fed and it tastes so delicious. If you've never actually tried this and you're used to the cheap butter, try this and you will never go back. It's amazing. I get mine at Costco. I think it's like $9 for like 3 huge blocks. And that's been the cheapest I found so far, but any grass-fed butter is fine. I mean, and you don't have to get grass-fed, but that is one that actually tastes different. Eggs. I always have eggs, and I always have hard-boiled eggs on hand. These are hard-boiled for the week. For salads or snacks, I always have those. It doesn't have to be organic or anything like that with that one. Same with avocados. Hopefully you like avocados. This is a really good, healthy fat to have on the ketogenic diet. It's amazing. Super healthy, great for your skin and nails. I do not buy organic of these because it doesn't really matter as far as organic goes on that one. But I always have those on hand, which kind of sucks because it's hard to keep them without going bad, but some people freeze them. So you can always, I've seen people cut them open, put them in like a couple Ziploc bags, chop them into pieces and freeze them. I've never done that. I just go to the store every week and pick up some. Cheese. You always want to have cheese on hand, especially mozzarella and cream cheese. A lot of the recipes that you're going to find on Pinterest or Facebook or anything is going to have cream cheese or mozzarella. You can use the mozzarella to make like pizza crust, bagels, cream cheese. A lot of the times I made pancakes this morning with this as the ingredient. You can also use it for fat bombs. Any kind of cheese is fine. I actually have been buying Kroger for so long that I actually prefer the taste over a lot of the other ones now. But you know, whatever. Cheese is a great snack item to have, and a lot of recipes call for it. I do not recommend ever buying this kind of heavy whipping cream. However, I have a roommate and he was doing a lot of cooking and he bought this because it was cheaper, because heavy whipping cream is very expensive, especially when you buy the right stuff. This one is not good because it has Kerrygold. Most of the heavy whipping cream that is cheap has all these ingredients. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 ingredients on this. The reason why Kerrygold is not good is because it creates inflammation throughout your body. So if you're doing this for health reasons, that's not great. Also, the heavy cream that I buy, which I'm sorry I don't get to show you, is the organic Horizon. I think it is Horizon Farms or something. It's in a red little pint, and it's usually like $3.99, $4.99, but it only has one ingredient. It's just pretty much cream. That's it. Nothing else. And it tastes way better too. So make sure you guys, if you can afford it, try to get the little pint that is like organic, because you'll look and it won't have Kerrygold. Unless you can find another one that doesn't have it. You want to get a good unsweetened milk. I like the unsweetened coconut milk, unsweetened almond. This has been my favorite lately with the vanilla. It gives it a little bit of extra flavor. But this is good for smoothies or coffee or anything like that. Sometimes I use it in like cereal, or if I make my own keto oatmeal or keto like pudding and stuff, you can use this. So this is really good. And if you look on the back, dun, 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 there are pretty much hardly any carbs because you take the fiber minus the carb, so it ends up being like 0 carb almost. Really low calorie for a whole cup. So this stuff is really good to have on hand. They also make a flaxseed one. I tasted it. I didn't like it though. This is my obsession. You got peanut butter and almond butter. These are good. They go in fat bombs that you can make. You can look those up, but The almond butter is better macro-wise, but look at these ingredients. It's basically just peanuts and salt on this one, so that's a good one to have. You don't want to get Jif or anything like that. But the macros are going to be better on your almond butter, which is amazing, which is celery. But if you look back here on the macros, for 2 tablespoons, you are going to get a lot of fat. Protein's only 7 grams. The total carb is 6, but you minus the fiber. So it's only 2 net carbs for this. So it's awesome for 2 tablespoons. Another thing you want to have is you're going to have stuff for salads. So for dressings, I typically just use avocado oil, which is kind of expensive, but you can use olive oil too with some vinegar. Or in the beginning, I use this a lot. It's high fat, low carb, so that's a good dressing to use too. These are the macros on that. For 2 tablespoons is pretty good. You only get 1 carb. This I found at Trader Joe's. It's amazing. It's called Green Goddess Salad Dressing. If you guys have Trader Joe's, it's really yummy, and there's like pretty much really low carb. I think, yeah, it's 1 for 2 tablespoons, so that's a really good one. The next thing that you're going to want to definitely have is Himalayan pink sea salt. You can get this pretty much anywhere. You don't have to spend a lot of money on it, but you definitely want that in your cupboard. Some good coconut oil. I like to buy the cold pressed unrefined because it's going to be the best for you. The ones that are refined use heat to process it. It's not as healthy for you. So definitely try that. So the next thing that you're going to want to have is baby spinach, or I like to keep romaine in there as well. But you're definitely going to want to incorporate some salads, and that's when I use the egg and bacon for salad. If you're not a salad person, you do not have to do salad on this diet, but this is a really easy way for me to get all my nutrients in. So I do a salad almost every day with a protein, so definitely that. And I do like to always get the organic when it comes to the spinach, because that's a really, really dirty kind of veggie to get. Another thing that you're going to want to have, and we're almost done, is going to be something to snack on. Lindt chocolate is really good, but I'm all out of that. I got this one at Trader Joe's. It's just some, basically it's just some dark chocolate, but it has like these cocoa nibs. It's really bitter though. Some people don't like it, but I actually like it. But there's 4 servings for this whole thing, and it's only 2 net carbs. If you have like Sprouts, or you can order this on Amazon, a Lily's dark chocolate is actually made with stevia. So like you can actually eat this whole bar. I don't. I usually only get a couple pieces. But you minus the fiber from the carbs, so you 20 minus 11, and then you can minus the erythritol, which is 5 grams. So it's a very, very low carb candy bar to eat. And it has very little ingredients, and there's no sugar, so it's sugar-free. So this is a good option as well. And I always have nuts on hand. I usually have pecans, walnuts, and I always, always, always have macadamia nuts for snacking. And those are really, really good, but you have to measure out like 1/4 of a cup. Otherwise, it adds up in calories really, really fast. Sweeteners, you can pretty much get whatever sweetener you want. This is really cool. It is made with stevia and erythritol, but it's cool because it comes in little packets. I normally just buy any erythritol that I can find, and I'm probably saying it wrong, erythritol. I can't say it, but basically you can get it on Amazon for like, I think I bought this one for like $15 to $20. And then you're going to want to have almond flour on hand and coconut flour. And you're going to want to have some either cocoa powder or cacao powder, because a lot of the fat bombs are going to call for those ingredients. And that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Click like if you liked the video. If you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments below. And we'll see you next time.